a piece of shit until 2 p.m.
Dude.
I should have put that in my clause.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I figured we were. Nobody gave the Wayne's World
Yeah,
countdown.
yeah. We don't do that here.
That's
we're just
okay.
we're just fucking going.
Yeah, there's no countdown.
Oh,
I
fuck.
just have to read the cue cards behind you. That's all.
Hey, get the N-word down. We said no more
Wrong
N-words.
guest.
Yeah.
Wrong guest.
Oh, shit, dude. Everybody, welcome to Help I'm High and Can't Get Down. We got our guest today, Ty Moore.
Yeah, that's me, I guess.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude.
I guess I'm the guest.
He's the fucking comedian dad.
Yeah, that's right. I dress like it for sure.
Yeah, bro.
This is the Saturday morning errand dad right now. Sweatsuit, long sleeve. I look like I should have walked in here with too many groceries, you know? Just 2 hands full.
Or a girl with
come help
missing
your
teeth or
dad.
something.
Yeah.
You got like a Chris Farley vibe-ish when you're on stage with your loudness and just
We're both very loud.
Explosiveness. You know
Thank
what I mean?
you. Thank you. No, I've heard that since like the beginning of time.
Yeah, dude.
One of my earliest memories, I watched the Packers and Patriots Super Bowl in '96, and right after that, Tommy Boy was on USA. And I don't know if it was destiny or what, but I was like, holy shit, football and Tommy Boy the same day? This is the best day ever.
Dude, that's
Biggest day for processed cheese consumption. I was born for the Super Bowl, man. If I never do anything except watch the Super Bowl and get in my life, I'll fucking hate it.
I'm laughing because it's funny. You said that you were watching the Super Bowl in '97.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Boy came on afterwards. Bro,
Yeah.
I was fucking 2 years old
Yeah.
in '97, dude. I'm like,
I was 6. I was 6 when that Super Bowl was played, but I just have a really weird memory about some things, and then I just like, I'm the dude that will remember, like, what you were wearing the first time we met, but I am not the dude who remembers that you have to file a W-2 until, like, March 28th. And then I have to put it off for 2 more weeks, and then I'm like, oh, fuck!
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing comedy for?
Since 2014.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I go back and forth with this because some people say if you do it, you know, long enough or whatever, that it's the first time you get on stage, which for me was sometime in May of 2012. It was like right the Tuesday before Memorial Day, because it was like right before my brother's graduation.
Okay.
It's all my mom talked about. I'm like, my brother just graduated high school, and she's like, Ty did his first stand-up set. And everybody's like, what's up, Hollywood?
How'd it go?
I got chirped so hard at the fucking graduation party for my brother. Everybody my mom looked at it as an accomplishment, and everybody else was just like, what's up, Hollywood? I'm like, fuck, dude, thanks, Mom. I appreciate it.
How was it when you started off? Was it like...
So, I didn't know how it went. Like, I don't know why, but I got confused by the format that I read online. It said sign-ups at 8:30, or sign-ups at 8, show at 9. And I didn't know, like, there's a cutoff for sign-ups.
Yeah.
When is that? So I didn't know. I showed up, obviously, you know this because I was late here today. I showed up closer to 9. And what I've come to realize was, because I just saw people out front and then a bunch of people walk in and some stay out to smoke a cigarette. And what I found out was that was Mark Lucas at the time was hosting Scarlet and Gray, which is now Threes on High.
Okay.
Mark Lucas was hosting Scarlet and Gray on a Tuesday night. And there was like 28 comedians or something. And I came up and I was like, did I miss the sign up? Just like a total noob, you know? Like, did I miss the sign up? And he's like, yeah, I'll add you. Fuck it. So he put me like third to last, I think.
Okay.
And I was like, well, everybody's only doing 5 minutes. It won't be that long. And then I was like, I'm probably up in like 3 comics. And I looked at the list, and they were on, like, comic 12.
Dang.
I'm like, oh, fuck. But it was cool. So back then, the way Mark would run that open mic, he would have a headliner for the open mic that would get 10 minutes in an attempt to draw more people out, you know? And that night, it was a guy by the name of Bob Cook, rest in peace. He was the headliner. Fucking funny dude. He, like... murdered from start. Like, he came on stage his first joke was a big laugh, and that laugh never really died.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
He fucking destroyed. So he headlined, and that was around like the 10th comic, and then, the rest of the show went on. Well, it was time for me to go up, and I was kind of drunk because it was they would do a $2 Miller Lite special. Yeah, $2 domestics.
Ty and his
fucking 21-year-old me too. Oh,
his New Balances.
And New Balance and domestic beer.
Yeah,
sign me the fuck up, dude. So I I got kind of drunk and I read all my jokes. I had one joke that was kind of funny. The others were like, yeah, what are you doing up there? But my friends went with me and they laughed. And a couple other people that I didn't know laughed. But I was done with my jokes in like 3 minutes.
Dude,
so
I had that same fucking problem, dude. I would fucking do my set here at home and I was timing it out and I was like, hell yeah, dude, like 5:15, like, you know what I mean? That's like,
you're like,
perfect.
I almost got too much.
Dude, yeah, and then fucking go on stage and it's fucking 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
You're out.
Like, whoa, dude, where did all of it go?
Yep. And Mark Lucas went outside to smoke a cigarette during my set because he's like, he'll cover 5 minutes. And I was at 3 minutes and I was like, well, that's kind of all I had, guys. And Bob Cook to the rescue. Came up, he got the mic from me. He's like, you're good, man. He's like, one more time for the new guy. And then he just did the rest of my time until Mark came in. Whole new material, riffed on the crowd, fucking killed again, brought back to life an almost dead crowd at like 1:15 in the morning.
Damn, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, wow. I'm lucky I didn't have to die. Those final 2 minutes, I didn't have to fucking sit there like, oh, so like I'm fat, right?
Dude, that happened at Bossy Girl all the time, dude. I would be like, because he'd be like, you don't really know, he'd be like, all right, you're going to keep going until, I think you're sucking. And then I'm like, all right, but like, that's typically 5 to 7 minutes still. It's like, you know what I mean? He's still not like giving you like 20 minutes. So it's like, you're up there and you're... it's like getting like to 7 minutes and then it's like to 9 minutes and you're like, whoa, dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, dude, I'm sorry, I was out smoking.
You have to fucking make fun of the one guy that's in the crowd.
Yeah.
Or the one, there's always one, maybe two people, and you have to lean on like making fun of them.
Yeah.
And then they just leave because they're like, why? I've had 7 comics in a row make fun of me.
Dude, I had two people walk out on, I had a set at the Quarry. And I had 2 people walk out because I kept saying fucking retard.
At the Quarry?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like weird because like when I said it like 2 or 3 times and I could tell that one of the guys was like kind of like being weird about it. So that the 3rd time I said it, he like winced and I was like, he doesn't like that word. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, I'm not going to say it again, but I like still tried to like lean into it because I'm like, I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm still new. I don't know what to do. And then I couldn't like save it. They went out to go smoke a cigarette. Hey, but at the same time, somebody bought me a shot after like on the stage. So, I mean, I think it was like it evened out.
There you go. 1 for 1, right? Yeah, an eye for an eye. There you go.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was strange because the girl who bought me a shot, she was there with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend was super into my jokes, and then I did a joke about gun control, and he was like, "Boo!" And I was like, I mean, I guess you wouldn't
like, go back to saying the R word.
I liked your other stuff.
Yeah.
Go back. Talk about the disenfranchised.
Yeah,
Lord.
go back. Yeah. Go back to making fun of not normal people, man. So that was my first set, and then I didn't perform again until like the following year. It was like February 2013 because I was in college, and I worked almost a full-time job.
You were in college?
I graduated college.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In
no
desserts?
one believes that.
In what?
Yeah.
What did you...
Dude, I graduated in 4 years with a communications degree. So I'm not a brain surgeon, but I graduated.
Where'd you go?
Ohio State.
Okay, hell yeah.
They have a campus in Lima, which is where I'm from.
Oh, okay. So you're one of
So
those guys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's like, I went to Ohio State.
No, I went my first 2 years to Ohio State Lima. Fucking awesome time. Still lived at home, made money, didn't have to pay bills, and they have like no Friday classes on that campus.
So you
have
then
to
spend
look
the
for
last
them.
2 years then at the regular campus?
Yeah. So I did my first 2 years in Lima because A, I was poor, and B, I got a 20 on my ACT both times I took it.
Dude, nice.
So yeah, you have to get at least a 26 at Ohio State.
Okay.
Yeah, you would think it's full of a lot of dumb people, and most of the reason is because the dumb ones. If you go to the branch campuses, you get shoot in no matter what, almost. As long as you're not a total buffoon, which I'm only half buffoon. So
Oh shit.
yeah, I was able to do my first 2 years of college in Lima, and that's where I found out that I didn't want to do marketing anymore. I was going to be a marketing guy. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, everybody's like, you got a great personality. I was like, I'm going to make money with
Dude,
this.
I feel like, dude, that would have been like one step away from being somebody like Tim Dillon or something like that. You selling like real estate or something like that. You know, just like doing hella cocaine. Just like.
No, that's probably why it's good that I didn't get into marketing and sales, because I would have been the biggest scumbag cokehead.
Dude,
I would have
got
defrauded so many old
right
people.
now.
Yeah. I'd have been like, how are we doing, Granny? I'd be calling people Granny and then just ripping them off. Like, yeah, no, sign your name there. It's fine. You got to pay it back in 5 years, but you probably won't be alive in 5 years. So pass it off to your kids. They suck. But so like I was in college and I was like, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to work this job and I'm going to party. That was my MO. I was 21, 22 years old. My first year I lived here on my own in a studio. The second year I lived with 7 other dudes in a house. We weren't a fraternity, but we had plenty of holes in our walls and shit, so it was
For
cool.
the glory holes for each other. You guys are making sure.
No,
that
we were such good friends, we didn't need to hide it. No, just random, who knows, wake up with a new hole in the wall every day. I mean, one time I fucking busted one of our toilet lines, not even drunk.
You said what?
So like I set our toilet upstairs, where I was on the 3rd floor, would do the thing where it would swirl but not pull, you know? So you got to get in there and bend the rod a little bit to make it flush. Well, I was doing that, but I set the lid kind of awkwardly at an angle, and it slipped through the back and fell and busted one of the lines behind the toilet. And it caused the bathroom to flood, and then that water went into one kid's bedroom and just leaked through the light. But none of the lights went out. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
That happened to me at my last place.
Yeah.
Some dude got fucking drunk, and well, I guess his mom died. But okay, hold on. Oh wait, I guess his mom died, and then he got like fucking hammered, and then he went to go wash his hands, and I guess he left the sink on, and then the sink just overflowed.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I got home and I was so mad because I got home from the Funny Bone. I had worked and I fucking walked and I stepped in it and I was like, Princess, what the fuck? And then I was like, wait a minute, how much did you pee, dude? Like this is, and then I was
that's
like,
not healthy.
yeah, and then like I couldn't get a hold of any maintenance people. I was like, bro, this is insane. Like,
Yeah.
And then he
straight up forgot to turn the faucet off.
yeah, dude. And then I was like, hey, man, are you good? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't know where he was from, but yeah, man, he was having a rough time. I think he was like an Uber driver or something.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, but because he would like come and go.
He might have been that guy that dropped me off because he knew exactly how to get back here. He didn't even use the GPS. He's like, I fucking know that.
He's like,
place.
dude, I know exactly.
I flooded that
where you're
fucker's
going.
apartment and I'd do it again. That piece of shit.
Dude, oh man, that's always a good time.
So yeah, that was it was like February 2013, and that set was and then I did it again like that summer. The first 2 times were at Scarlet and Gray. That summer I did it at Surly Girl. It's the only time I ever performed there. That was also
Where is that at?
It used to be right next to where Fours is now.
Okay.
And it was like a very small room in the back where like if you got 8 people in there, it was packed.
Dude.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I loved going there, but like I only performed there once. I
Okay.
saw a show there I think 2 other times because I missed the sign up. But it was like everybody that came right before me in stand up, it was like their favorite mic, or at least one of them.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I kind of like when I first started, I was like salty because like the list for the open mics was like not updated when I first started, like 2 years ago. So I was like going out to like Ethel and all this.
I used to host that one.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
Did you go to Ethel and Tank?
No. I went to the actual short.
Oh,
but
good.
But it wasn't like
No.
open. Yeah, it was gone.
We
like,
closed down in August of 2018 or 19. I can't remember. I think it was 19.
Yeah, and I just started in September, so it was
Okay,
like I was
yeah.
like salty. I was like, dude, fuck. And I really wish, because like there was a lot of mics in that area for a while, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, no, we had right before COVID. At one point in time, we had a mic every night of the week.
Yeah.
We had a Sunday mic that was at a bar in German Village that Logan Steak did.
Wonder Bar.
Thank you. There was Monday was obviously Shrunken, and I think Hampton Inn was what it was before. It's now Juniors. Shout out Juniors.
Boom, boom.
They had a Monday like 7 o'clock mic,
Oh.
and then you had Shrunken was at 9. Tuesday there was Bossy Girl and what was the one that Logan did?
Jimmy V's?
Yeah, Jimmy V's on South High. And I feel like there was another one on Tuesday that I'm just forgetting about.
That's what I was thinking about too. Wait, so
I'm
what
trying to think right before COVID, what was on Tuesdays?
you said? Wait, what was the other two you said?
There was definitely Bossy on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Bossy.
Logan's Jimmy V's mic Tuesday.
Brewdog was Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Ty Brunetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I just wish that we had more mics, man. I just really
Yeah.
do.
They're starting to come back a little
Yeah,
bit.
I know, but it's just like I feel like I don't know. It's not enough. We
Yeah.
need more. We need more.
Yeah, we had a surplus of them, man. When I hosted that Friday mic, that was like some of the best times I've ever had.
It was and that's a small room, isn't it?
Small room attached to a theater, so sometimes we'd get like a theater runoff.
Oh
They'd
shit,
fucking like watch Mamma Mia, and then they'd come over and watch us talk about assholes.
dude.
The contrast was beautiful. You could see the look on some of their faces. Like, I just want to, because that was where the bar was. So, like, if they wanted a drink during intermission, they had to come in and fucking.
Yeah, it's not like all the other
Like,
bars.
so I was trying to find my cum rag the other day. You guys ever lose your cum rag?
Oh god.
They're like,
damn
oh
it.
my god, just get us back to Broadway.
Oh god,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Those who stayed though, they were always a good time. We had a great time there. I used to lie to people out front to try and get them in. I'd be like, fucking half off drinks. They'd be like, yeah. And they go in there. And everybody would be like, are drinks really half off? I'd be like, compared to the airport, you guys see those prices? And that's the best airline joke you'll hear in 2021. I used to run that. Because that's the thing. If they were ever like, dude, it's $6 for a 12-ounce beer. Or like $6 for a beer here. I'd be like, well, yeah, at the airport, that's a fucking $12 beer, dude.
Dude, it's insane how expensive everything at the airport is.
Yeah. Yeah. I always factor that in when I go on vacation. I'm just like,
Airport
you're gonna,
spending?
Yeah. Like, if I have the time, I'm going to find a bar and have some drinks.
Like, that's the one thing that I noticed about, because I grew up in a small town and we had all of like the normal shit, like the $5 footlongs and the, everything. And then like I leave and go into like a place that's like more like, got a lot more people in it. And it's like, wait, my footlong's not $5 no more? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Just because there's 1,000, like, I don't know, like, Jesus Christ.
No, it's crazy. Like, and like, I've vacationed in New York before, and that was the one where I was like,
You vacationed in New York?
yeah, I vacationed.
Damn.
The beautiful
Damn.
little town called NYC, if you're ever lucky enough to go there.
That's so expensive.
Dude, I was there for, let's see, we pulled into town Thursday morning. Friday we were there, Saturday we were there, and I think Sunday morning we left. And yeah, I was just like, I know I'm going to spend probably at least $600 at least. And that's just keeping it conservative, That's like if I just drink Bud Light when I go to the bar. But eventually I'm like, I want a vodka and water.
If you have you ever thought about like leaving the city? Like
course.
leaving the city?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going to go if you ever did?
If I ever did, I've always wanted to go to L.A.
LA?
Yeah, of course, because you can also have more auditions to act in things there.
Yeah.
I think I've been to Austin. I've actually been to L.A., Austin, and New York, and those are all incredible. Like, they'd all be great places to live for stand-up.
Dude, because I want to try to do stand-up in New York because I definitely, like, want to, like, see how rough it is. You know what I mean?
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I bombed, so I did 6 total sets while I was there.
In the 2 days?
There was a comedian that used to live in Columbus. His name's Matt Bowman.
Okay.
And he moved to New York, and he let me and a couple other, Kyle Dowdy and Brandon Gerber, we all went up there and stayed with him. So shout out Matt. He's not going to let you stay, though, if you're listening to this. Don't ask. You fucking loser. So he was fortunate enough to let us stay up there and show us the ropes, kind of. And that was when the Creek and Cave was still in New York.
Okay.
I saw Joe List's wife do a set before she went upstairs and, like, did a headlining set in an actual show. They had an open mic in the basement. It's 3-minute sets.
Damn.
They would do, like, 3 different shows in a night. It'd be, like, 7 to 9, 9 to 11, and 11 to 1, basically. I think that was roughly the time frame. So, yeah, we just literally hung around and did all 3 of those shows. And they just draw you out randomly. They do, like, 6 at a time, and then it's, like, the host just sits on a stool and is like, thank you, Sharon. Up next, Eddie. And then, like, you just go up. It's very quick.
Dang.
And
I'm
kind of
how long are the sets?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
And I'm long-winded, so I bombed 3 of them for sure. 2 of them were okay. The only set that I can say, like, that was pretty good was I got 5 minutes the last show that we did while we were there on a Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and we had to pay for that one. The 3-minute mics were all free, but the 5-minute mic we had to pay $5 for, which was worth it. I think it was at the Greenwich. It was in Greenwich Village. I don't know if it was the Greenwich Comedy Club, but it was like open in attic, which was cool because there was like probably 20 to 30 people there, and it was like, so it's packed.
Okay.
Like there was a legit room there. It kind of sucked though because when my buddy Kyle was on stage, he was like doing a joke, and he would tell you that it's not going well. I thought it was going well, but I'm also biased because he's my friend. Not a good friend to listen to for a negative criticism. I got your fucking back.
Yeah, dude. Don't fucking ask Ty.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, how was your set?
Dude,
it was
doing
great,
good.
man.
Yeah,
it was
dude,
fucking
you're doing-
awesome.
Yeah, I know nobody laughed and more people walked out, but it's 5 days. You kept it under 5. Yeah, but when he was up there, I had my phone in my coat pocket and I zipped it up because I didn't want anything to fall out, you know. And somebody fucking called me that only calls me like 3 times a year. And Kyle's in the middle of his joke and you just hear the fucking iPhone ringtone.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's just going off the hook. And luckily, Kyle just fucking called me out and made fun of me. He said it turned his set around. I'm like, I'm glad I could help, I guess, you know. But, yeah, New York was a fun place to do it. L.A., I only did it one spot. And it was at a coffee shop. That was pretty cool.
How'd that go?
It was all right. I went first, and it was kind of like there was like 4 comics that went total. And it was like a feedback mic too.
Okay.
So it was a little strange, but like by the end of my set, I had gotten a couple laughs, and then everybody after me did better. And the host did pretty well too. She's really cool. She actually was on an episode of iCarly's, like, you know how they redid iCarly?
Oh, shit, yeah.
She's like one of the characters in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The girl that ran that mic?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She was super cool to me. I honestly just looked up open mics in L.A., and they gave, like, the list, and I'm like, well, I know this could be dated, so I'm going to message, you know, on Twitter. And I did. I was like, hey, do you still run this? Is this accurate? She's like, yeah, come on out. And I was like, thank you. So she was really nice to me. Her name's Alexis Bradby. You should follow her on Instagram.
Alexis what?
Bradby, Bradby.
Hell yeah.
She's really cool, man. She was really nice to me, welcomed me. I felt kind of bad because I left before the mic was technically over.
Okay.
Because we had tickets to the store that night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was
How was that?
I mean, like, I walked in and I felt like I was in some kind of a different planet.
Dude.
In a cool way.
Who did you get to see that night?
I saw Brad Williams, Mark Maron, Steve Renazizi, Annie Lederman, Ian Edwards, Dean Del Rey, and I always forget like 4 other people that I saw.
Okay.
We basically showed up. Steve Renazizi was closing, and he was the 4th comic on the bill. And we left. I think there was 15 comics total, and I think we left after Annie Lederman, and I think she was like 12 or 11.
Damn.
Yes, I mean, it was cool. The main reason I didn't do too much stand-up in L.A. is because my friend at the time lived there.
Okay.
And I went out there with a friend, and then our other friend from college. So me, my friend that lives in L.A., and the friend that I flew out with, we all went to high school together. So we flew out to hang out with him, and then me and the other kid that lived in L.A., we went to college together. So our buddy from college flew down from Seattle. And
so you weren't going to make it about you. You were just
I'm like, let me do one open. I actually said 2, but I went to this, again, the whole dated list thing.
Yeah.
I went to this place in Silver Lake, and I told the guys, like, hey, stay here and pregame, have fun, because I don't, sign-ups, there can be a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
I don't want to drag you guys along and ruin any part of your day. Hindsight, I really should have taken them with me, because what happened was I show up to this it was like a half-hour cab ride, because my buddy lived downtown. I went to Silver Lake, which is one of the suburbs, I guess you'd call it.
Okay.
So I'm out there at this bar, and I walk in, and immediately at this point, I'd been doing comedy for 5 or 6 years. You just know. And I'm like, there's no open mic here.
Oh.
Sign up started at like 6:30. I walked in at like 6:18, something like that. And there's just no one in there. The only people in there are the guy tending bar, who I found out was the owner, and the guy that sets up the band that's going to play later that night. And this dude was like, oh, there hasn't been an open mic here in like 4 years.
Damn.
I'm like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
that's the problem with the fucking list, man. That's why I'm glad
he pulled up his fucking emails and like, look, I emailed them like twice a year, every year. I'm like, there's no open mic here. Whoever runs that website just never took it down. So this guy feels so bad for me because I give him my spiel. I'm from out of town. Just wanted to do a mic for my friends out here in L.A. Only wanted to do 2. Not about me. It's about us hanging out, And he is like, oh, that's awesome, man. Well, you flew out here from Ohio and you came to my bar. Let me treat you. This dude just starts pouring me shots for free.
Dude, fuck yeah, bro.
I bought a beer and 2 shots on my tab because I felt so bad. So the 2 shots I bought, he poured me at least 3.
Damn.
I think he poured me 4. And he got me 3 beers. So I walked out of there like, what, 4 beers deep, something like that. 5 beers, something.
And like 4 shots,
4,
5 shots.
6 shots, I don't know.
Damn.
I was hammered. I remember almost like laying down in the back seat on the lift back to my friend's apartment. We go out to dinner. I'm so fucking hammered. Because, like, I get to my buddies, he's like, well, we got to have a couple beers while we're here. So I have, like, 2 more Bud Lights, and I haven't eaten since, like, breakfast. It's, like, 7 o'clock now. And we go to this restaurant, and I fucking get there, and I look at the bartender, and he was super animated. He's, like, making a lot of movements. That's all I remember. He's like, is there anything I can get you? I was like, I need a coffee beer because that'll wake me up. I fell asleep before he even bought me the beer.
Damn.
That's how drunk I was.
Dude,
and I woke up. I took 2 sips of it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm good. My food arrives, and I'm like, I think I need to go home.
Dude, I love, like, drinking during the day because I feel like it's more fun. But I also hate it because you just get so fucking tired by like fucking 4.
Yeah.
You're just like, God damn it, dude. I just want to sleep until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what I did. I came back to my buddy's house at like 8 o'clock, and I woke up at 2 a.m. when they all came back in. They were just calling me a pussy.
Oh, God.
Which was
damn it.
great. I was like, I agree. I got too drunk and passed out. They're like, why don't you take us with you? I was like, I didn't think you'd want to sit around at an open mic and listen to me and some other comedian analyze each other's fucking bits. Like a couple of nerds,
So what would you say is like the best city that you like? What's like the like outside of like Columbus? What's like the best set that you've had outside of Columbus?
I got to headline in Wheeling, West Virginia, right before COVID. That was my first out-of-state gig too.
Okay.
I think I had done mics out of state at that point because I've also done a mic in Tampa at the Improv there.
Oh shit.
You know how the Funny Bone has the,
Yeah.
Funny Bone's got the front room where you get your drinks.
Yep.
People sit down. It would essentially be in that room is where their open mic was.
Oh.
They had it on a Thursday. So they had like the headliner for the weekend was in there doing his or her Thursday set. And then everybody's in the front room doing the open mic. There's a lot of cross traffic. So there's always a crowd even later in the night. Like I went like probably 21st. And there was still like 14 people in the audience, which doesn't sound like a lot to anybody outside of Columbus, but like, if we went 21st in the lineup and there were still 14 attentive people.
Yeah, dude. Especially the Shrunken Head is like a blessing and a curse, man, because it's like a medium-sized room. So if it's like if it fills up, and it like is great. But if there's only like a few people, it just looks fucking empty.
Yeah.
Like fucking, I think that like
You gotta dig in.
Bossy Girls, that's a really, have you been to Beyond the Bricks yet?
No, I usually work on Tuesday nights.
Ah, shit, dude. That one's, it's a nice tight room. They talk back to you. It's like, it's nuts.
I'm looking forward to hopefully going there next year.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure some things out. Maybe change the day of the week that I work, but in the meantime, I work on Tuesday nights. But we were talking about like cities. So that was my LA experience and my New York experience. Wheeling, West Virginia, I got booked on a show. And
who headlined?
The original headliner was supposed to be, God, I really can't remember, but it wasn't supposed to be me.
Oh, you headlined?
I got put into the headlining role at the last minute. I think whoever was supposed to headline, it was a really bad snowstorm that day.
Oh.
And, to get to Wheeling, you got to kind of go through some mountainous roads. So, like, whoever was headlining, I imagine, probably had kids and a wife.
Yeah.
But I just had, like, me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go. But I was going anyway, though, because I was booked. But I'm like, this will be cool. I have a 15-minute set in a different state, and I'm getting paid finally because I've only done open mics out of state at that point. It was this little community center. And
Did it fill
Kelsey Lane, in our scene, she's originally from Wheeling, so she booked that room at that time. This is before
Oh,
COVID.
shit. Okay.
Before COVID ruined everything. She was going to get, hopefully, a room started down there, but
Oh, shit.
yeah, everything got washed to hell,
How far is that from here?
God, I want to say it's maybe a 2.5 hour drive, but I can't remember. But that was my first headlining gig. I ended up having such a good time because, again, she just came up to me like probably an hour before the show.
How much time did you do?
Somewhere between 20 and 25.
Okay.
Which at that time wasn't that hard for me at all because I was doing comedy 6 nights a week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nothing.
I was like, dude, if I was told, hey, you're gonna do 10 minutes tonight, and then they came up to me and like, hey, we need you to fill 20 more minutes, I would be like, what? That was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I might
Can
be able to do like I might be able to do 15 with some silence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like how you say some silence.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
I can do 15, 12 of that, nobody's going to laugh.
Yeah. The 3 minutes is going to be fucking tight, but
there have been times in my career where I've bit off more than I could chew.
Damn.
Totally. But yeah, that one, I had been doing comedy for almost 6 years at that point. And at that point in time, I had been for months doing like 5 to 6 nights of comedy a week and had just come off of a gig where I was hosting weekly one of those gigs.
Okay.
So like 25 minutes was nothing back then. But
really quick, can you pull the mic a little bit closer?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I keep leaning in and getting loud, so I keep going away.
No, you're good.
I know.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm treating this microphone like a fucking speed bag. Like stupid. stupid.
It's starting to sweat over here, guys.
I know. No,
I didn't know I got a humidifier.
Yeah. We just need to play the Rocky theme music while I do this podcast. I just walk up steps.
Add it in post.
Yeah. Instead of doing the hands up, I just sit down. Fuck. Not even all the way up all the steps, just half. I'm like, fuck it. That's my statue.
The eye of the Thai.
Yeah.
The Thai Moor.
The eye of the Thai. There you go. But yeah, that was a fun gig. I ended up staying the night that night because of the weather. And I stayed at this hotel that was famous for being a spot where JFK and Marilyn Monroe used to fuck.
Did you stay in that room?
I don't know if I got that room. I'd like to think they probably had some sort of an awesome suite, but, just being discreet's everything.
I don't know, dude. I feel like
they might have just got
they're
the room
probably dirty, bro. They probably did it
yeah.
in every room.
They might have.
They might have been like,
and
hey,
Wheeling, like,
they're like, bro, we got the suite. How about
dude, we can pay everyone in this part of town fucking $3,000 and nobody will say a word. And we can just fuck and order food and then fuck some more.
What's it like over there? Is it like a big town? Like,
no, it wasn't that big of a town. I thought Wheeling would be a lot bigger, but
it sounds like a big town. Like
I
Wheeling,
think
I don't know.
It might be their capital. Do you want to Google that? What's the capital of West Virginia? I think it's Wheeling.
No way.
I think it's Wheeling.
The capital of West Virginia?
Yeah. What's that? What we got going on here? Dude. Charleston. What?
Yeah. There's not a town in West Virginia that has more than 700,000 people, I bet. And that's not a diss at West Virginia.
What's the population?
Of Charleston?
Yep.
Let me see.
West Virginia? Right?
I don't want to shit on West Virginia. They might all get on the one internet link and roast me back.
They might actually have 1 million people in that town.
I don't want them all to flood the McDonald's Wi-Fi to roast me. Put the servers down in half the state. I'm sorry, West Virginia. That's my first out-of-state gig, and look at how I'm treating it. It was beautiful.
As of 2019,
Here we go.
it only has the estimated population, but it was 46,536.
Whoa. 46,000, and
Yep.
that's the capital?
Yep. So
Damn.
Wheeling wasn't it had small town feel. Like
Was the room packed?
Yeah. We had
Damn.
a great room. Dude, it was fun. I'm serious. I took some shots at West Virginia, but I had a good time down there, man.
Damn, hell yeah.
The people were on us.
Shout out West Virginia.
We walked in on a birthday party at this bar. That's how small town it is. This bar, it's like everybody in the town except for us knew. Like
it was his
Patty's
person's birthday. Yeah,
or whoever.
show up to the bar.
So, dude, they had like an entire spread of food, and they were like, "Yeah, help yourselves, guys."
Damn.
We just all
hell yeah.
ate their food, got drunk, celebrated a great night in comedy. It was a lot of fun. I got paid, got to stay in a hotel, drive back the next day. Here's the best part. I'm getting ready to leave, and I have to get my road trip essentials, which is beef jerky, peanuts, a coffee, and a water. That's the road trip. Every road trip I do, that's what I get. I'm a very basic person when it comes to
Hell
that.
yeah. And your fucking girl coffee, right?
That's right. Iced coffee. I can't drink it hot because it upsets my tongue.
It's
It makes me fussy if I have
like
to drink.
-6 outside, and he's like, all right, my
Yeah.
coffee, my cold-ass coffee with all this ice in it.
Yeah, that's why I have a beard. It filters all the cold out. That's stupid. But I go to get all my road trip essentials at this like corner store, and I'm walking to my car after I buy everything, and these two kids couldn't have been more than 16 or 17 years old. Were just like, "Hey man, can you buy us some wraps?" I was like, "Yeah, what kind?" And they told me the kind. I go in there and buy it, and they go to like hand me, "Oh, thanks, dude." They go to hand me $2. I'm like, "I don't need it. Just don't die." And I fucking left.
Damn,
Yeah,
Ty
I made
Moore.
those two kids fucking Sunday morning. I know they were gonna.
Ty Moore's the cool dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You can smoke weed when your mom's not around. I don't care. It's fine. I know I made those two kids' day. They were probably gonna smoke a blunt and go to the one McDonald's in town and fucking get some breakfast, dude.
Dude, I know.
They had the look in their eye.
I know all about that shit, dude. My town has like, I think like 8,500 people, 9,000 people in it. And so like where I'm from. And so like the biggest thing that we had was Walmart.
Where are you from?
Small town called Napoleon.
I know where it is, up by Toledo.
Oh shit, yeah.
I used to be a bag boy for a
Okay.
grocery store.
Uh-huh. Which
And,
one?
Chiefs. Ray's.
Dude, I was just gonna say that. Hell yeah, dude.
It was Ray's in Lima.
Why were
Well, now it's Chiefs everywhere.
So is that where you're from?
I'm from Lima.
Oh shit.
So there's like between 30 and 50,000 somewhere in between.
Hell
there
yeah,
for us.
dude. You know Napoleon. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, of
How
course.
far is Lima from Napoleon?
About an hour.
Okay.
You guys have a Frisch's Big Boy up there, don't
Dude.
you? Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
the one restaurant.
We went there before the contest, which was dumb because I ate so much food. I already knew I was going to suck, and I just sucked even more.
what year was this?
Oh, man, this had to be maybe 2010, 2011.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
I could have seen you.
What if you were at the grocery store like, look at the fat kid trying to bag food?
Dude, that's the crazy thing is that I was a Walmart shopper. I didn't go to Chiefs.
Oh. Yeah, well, no, that's what ended up putting the one that so there was...
You worked at that? Wait, you worked
No,
at...
I worked at one in Lima.
Okay.
At one point in time, there was 3 of them in Lima. And I think there's 4 of them in Lima, and I think there's only 2 now. Because Lima's also acquired, over the years, 2 super Walmarts.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, like the big time, like you can walk in there and there's like people cutting up meats for charcuterie, and there's like wine sections.
Wow.
Those kinds of Walmarts.
I was gonna say,
there's 2 of them in Lima.
I know that the one there's a small town near Napoleon called Wasion.
Yeah.
And that town at one point in time I think had the largest Walmart in the United States.
That's awesome.
I think it was like the very first. It was like their very first like version of like the super center where it was like had all the garden shit, had everything.
Yeah.
And so that was exciting.
Yeah, it
But-
is.
yeah,
Dude, Northwest Ohio, it's like grocery stores, bro. We fucking have them.
Napoleon has a Campbell's soup factory in Henry County, and they produce 70%.
podcast now.
Dude, yeah, it's the way 70% of the soup that you don't eat
So the next
is
time
produced by my hometown.
you're enjoying Campbell's chicken and noodle that has 7 noodles and 3 chunks of what's probably not chicken.
Yeah, dude.
No, it came from Wasion.
Dude, oh man, that's crazy. I didn't know you were from there.
Yeah, I'm
that's
from
awesome.
Yep.
That's why I get the Midwestern dad vibe. 'cause
Yeah, oh yeah.
he's
I'm
definitely
I am
Midwestern
the dude
dad.
that when people think of Midwestern white dudes, I'm like one of the 18 prototypes.
Yeah, it's like
It might not even be 18. It might
you're
be
literally
more like
John
6.
Goodman. You're
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
just
Absolutely. I embrace that wholeheartedly.
dude.
I
You
do.
are one of my favorite local comics, though.
Thanks, man.
I was gonna say because when I first started coming out, the one thing that I really enjoyed is when I first started coming out, a lot of people didn't have like a personality on stage. They would just be like, so what's the deal with airports? And it's just like, dude, come on. Like, I just feel like everybody was doing it. It was weird. But then like you had then you had Peter Brick, and you had Joel Good, and you guys all had your own like little like personality that like made your jokes like funnier because it was like, oh, this person is like actually doing it. Like, yeah, dude.
I've had to follow Peter a lot over the years, and that's part of what made me a good comic.
Dude, I'm excited.
I've like watched him obliterate the room, and then I've walked up there and made people like, they're like, well, now's a good time to go smoke.
Dude, bro, oh man,
Made me better though, man, because Peter's such a good comic.
Yeah,
he's always been
and
one
he's
of my
so
favorites.
nice too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peter Brick, everybody.
Yeah,
oh
dude.
My God.
Peter's
Christ.
great. Peter has won the funniest person in Columbus contest before.
Damn.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good work. Just like all over. He's just a really funny dude. He's got like some of my favorite jokes. Sometimes I remind him of the jokes that I used to listen to, before I really knew him, when I was just a new guy that nobody really talked to because I sucked and I looked fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uncharacteristically fat. No. I just wasn't. I was so new at the time. No, and I get it. That's just the ecosystem of every open mic. It doesn't bother me. It's how it works. But like Peter, I just remember watching him, and I just was like, this guy's so fucking animated, creative, and he doesn't care that nobody's paying attention right now. He's still gonna throw a fucking head kick.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
he's just the funniest dude to watch, man.
Yeah,
He's-
guys, if you guys ever get the chance, I mean, I don't know if I talked to him recently about it or whatever, but like I can foresee him in the future doing an album or something. I think he's planning on something like that. Here.
He's got a lot of good things ahead.
Yeah,
of him.
dude, I can't.
He's just a funny dude, and he's always been a hard worker. Like, he's always...
It just sucks that we have all these fucking awesome comedians here, and it's like you barely ever see him doing comedy, and it's like, bro, come on, like, you're so good. Like, you could literally be like featuring the Funny Bone, like, you know, every weekend. You know, if you know that was what you wanted to do.
Yeah,
you just gotta like fucking. Oh man.
I don't know if he does. I haven't talked to him much about like if he's getting out of town shows or not. I know before COVID he was starting to get a good amount of work.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's fucking.
Peter's always been funny.
I would say, he might be my favorite local comic.
I love that because Peter's a dude that is just like when I think of people that have always made me laugh. I always think of him and Jason Banks, where I'm like, I've seen you guys for so many years, and Jason's the dude where like,
was he like super far into it when you started?
He was definitely at least somewhere in the 3 to 6 year range. I think when I started, because I don't know how long he's been doing it. I just know if he were to tell jokes from 2014 that I watched him tell like now, they'd still be
fucking murder.
Yeah. That's what's always impressed me about him. And it's not that he's the only person that could do it, but like he was the first person I saw.
Yeah.
Where like I remember I watched him a lot in 2014, and then like I started doing like different open mics, and then he started doing more road work, and then I caught him at one point sometime between 2016 and 17. I heard him tell a joke that I was like, oh my God, I remember that like in the early days of me going to mics. And I was like, damn, it's still fucking kills. Like the rhythm of it is still the same, the flow of it, even the laugh points are still the same. It's incredible.
I mean that's like the one thing that I have noticed about like the people who are like really good comedians is that like it's like once something's like locked in and it's like fucking good, like it's literally the same every time. It's like it's so perfect, and I love it. Like last night last night was my first time ever leaving the city to go watch to go anywhere.
Where'd you go?
We went to Wiley's first. So Halima had a set at Wiley's.
Cool.
And then afterwards we went to Go Bananas in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
And then we watched Tony Woods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's
dude,
great.
Dude, that was fucking nuts. And like the room only had maybe less than 20 people in it.
Yeah.
And he actually had no idea because the lights are so bright on him and he couldn't see anything. He didn't know the room was like empty, and he thought he was like bombing the entire time because it was like only us laughing. And he was like, bro, like what is going on over here? But like, yeah, dude, he was like watching him work, and then like, cause I didn't know who he was.
Right.
And then I heard that he, I guess, mentored Dave Chappelle or something like that. And then, but watching him on stage, I was like, I can definitely see it. Cause like, dude, he was fucking murderer.
Yeah. It's awesome when you watch pros and like after you do it for a couple years or whatever, and like now you kind of you're not anywhere near where you want to be as a comedian, but like you get the behind the scenes a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you go watch a pro do it and you're like, "Oh my God. They just had me for an hour. It didn't feel like an hour."
Uh-huh.
And even though it felt so natural, they were so technical in it. Like watching that was awesome.
Well, and then two people in the front, they got up and left. So Halima was like, "Yo, let's move up." And so we just went up and sat like right in front of the stage, and it was just like it was so awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to a little bit because I knew that it was just going to draw attention to us. Because one, we're getting up and moving closer, and two, it was like now we're right there.
Now you're some of the few people he can actually see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was like,
am I putting myself in the crosshairs?
Yeah. But yeah, and he picked on me a little bit, but dude,
that's cool.
Dude, it was good. Yeah, it was fun because then afterwards we like went out and we were hanging out and we were all smoking, and fucking opener told him like, yeah, these are comedians or whatever. So we got into the show for free. And then he was like, yeah, let's go take a shot. So like we went over, we went back, took a shot with him. And then they were like, hey, we got to close down this place. And then he's like, hey, let's go next door. So we went over next door. And he's, you know, those like when you go to like a truck stop or something, like a old ass like bar, they have like those like games that you can play.
Yeah.
Where it's like trivia or differences in the
Spot
picture.
the difference in these naked chicks.
Dude, yes. Yeah.
Those are the best games ever.
Yeah. Dude, it was, I was like so perplexed because I was like, dude, I just watched this fucking professional national headliner do, you know, his set. And now we're literally just touching pictures of naked women right now.
Yeah.
This fucking thing. It was so nuts.
Yeah, dude.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so crazy when you meet like professional comedians like Brad Williams. I met him. He hung out with us after his set at the Funny Bone. And like
everybody says Brad's an incredible dude.
Dude, like, and I've talked about this with Chris, but like comedians are just the best hangs.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if they're like a national headlining act or a fucking open micer.
Yeah.
It's like literally the conversations that you have with like just your fellow comics.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing about last night was just seeing how happy Halima was.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to Halima. Dude, I swear to God,
She's one of the hardest
face,
working people I've ever
dude, yeah,
met.
she's so hilarious. But
Yeah.
like, dude, and that's like the funny thing is that I think she's so hilarious. And because I work at the Funny Bone, I'm not like, I don't have that like jaded, like, you know, oh, there's a famous person, like I'm gonna freak out.
Right.
But like, she's so funny to me. Like when I see her and I see somebody famous, it doesn't make sense to me that she like freezes up and like is all nervous. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you're fucking killer. You
Yeah.
could open for this person.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like I don't know why you're so nervous, but
Right.
she had a great time. It was fun.
Halima's awesome. She's one of the funniest people I've ever met. She works her ass off with comedy. Like that's the thing that impressed me about her and some other comedians is like I was saying earlier, when I was in college, I would like write like sometimes.
But you weren't going out?
No. I had way different priorities than these kids have. These hardworking kids, you know. Like I was like, no, I'm gonna try and get laid, bro, and that like hardly ever happened. I would have been way better off trying to fucking pursue stand up. I actually was cut from the Fishbowl improv tryouts. Like that was the first thing I ever did comedically.
Okay.
You could argue. Excuse me. Weed cough, not COVID. No.
Omicron.
Yeah. Cronvid. I was a junior in college. It was like the week before I went to do stand-up. And I saw that they had Fishbowl Improv. It's one of the two improv teams at Ohio State.
That one, where's that at? Where was that
They're
at?
both Ohio State. Like,
Is that the one that's above? Wait, what was the bar called?
It wasn't a bar. This was like a little like the auditions were in a lecture hall. It's like Ohio State students formed an improv team.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
There's two that I know of. There might be more now, but
Okay.
back in the day, it was 8th Floor, I think, and Fishbowl. And I tried out for Fishbowl, and it was awful.
Really?
Yeah, I maybe got a few laughs, and they were in like very, very easy things to get laughs in.
Okay.
So
You were doing stand up for this?
no, this was improv auditions.
Shit.
And I was awful. I was so bad. I knew I was bad, and then they were like, well, we'll call you over the weekend and let you know if you're coming to the second round of tryouts or not. And
They never called you.
no, they called me a half hour later and were like, you're not.
No, dang.
No, they were real, improv kids. They were really nice about it. They're like, hey, we love that you came out. You had great spirit.
Oh, God damn it.
Bro.
Dude, that's why I love
And they, like, paused.
Comics don't do that shit. They don't do that
They paused
shit.
in between. They were like, so you're not welcome back? And I think they expected me to just go off. I was like, nah, I kind of figured that. Thanks for
Dang.
calling me.
Yeah, dude.
It was so bad. Oh, it was awful. But that's what led me into stand-up, really. I was like,
Okay.
let's try stand-up.
Yeah, I
Improv
started
didn't work.
doing theater. Senior year, I did theater. Did fucking this play called Rumors by Neil Simon, and then I did West Side Story. This is my first time playing a Puerto Rican. Chino.
Not my last.
Wait, they're Puerto Ricans, right? Yeah, I think so. Look this up. I don't want to. This is gonna be racism.
Yep.
We gotta look
get
this
your
up.
Latino.
Characters of West Side Story?
Yeah. I think. I don't fucking know.
Where they're like wrong Koreans. You're like, damn it, I wasn't even close. The first play the only play I did in high school.
So there's some Italian sounding names in these characters.
I'm not talking about the names. I'm talking about what are they? Did you look up what?
What do you mean?
Like, are they Puerto Rican or what?
I don't know how would I Google that?
Is West Side Story Puerto Rican people?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
the fucking sharks.
Super direct, maybe even kind of racist, but like should give you the answer.
The Sharks and the Jets, bro. Dude, that was weird. That was my first time like doing like a musical thing.
How fun was it to do the accent?
Dude.
Okay, so yes, there's one white gang and one Puerto Rican gang.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, look at this.
Were all the Puerto Rican kids at your school in
We
the
have a
white gang?
stand-in Jamie today, guys,
There we
because
go.
fucking
Thanks.
EJ.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Puerto Rican, but yeah, I got to, I had to walk in and I had to be like, Maria, where are your parents? But it kept saying like I kept saying, Maria, where are your pants? And I was like, God, we had a woman come in to like teach us how to do the dialect and everything. It was
She wasn't even Puerto Rican.
no, she was
Okay.
Yeah,
I
she was
gonna
like
say.
she was like
What
legitimate.
if
Like,
she was like German?
No,
She's like,
she-
this sounds done.
No, it's so crazy too because she had like the fieriness because she's like I'm gonna teach you guys how to do Puerto Rican accents. I'm not gonna do the accent anymore. I'm gonna murder it right
You're
now.
already dancing in the waters.
Yeah.
Being like, she was fiery.
Yeah, but she was trying to teach us how to trill, and she's like, don't do it like this, do it like this. And I was like, oh shoot, this girl is like giving us direction
And
right
you're
now.
also kind of turned on.
Yeah, dude, she was kind of
Dude,
hot.
I fucking like getting yelled at.
Dude, everybody.
You're like,
knows.
I'm gonna mess up on purpose.
How was your small town? Was everybody fucking each other?
Except me, yeah. Yeah.
Sames.
No,
Sames.
I made people
God.
laugh, but that was about it. I hung out with. I was definitely the ugliest out of our friend group.
Really?
Yeah, dude, for sure. I was like chubby, short. I didn't have hair like this back then.
Oh.
When I would grow my hair out, it would look like a fucking bowl cut, dude. I look like a fat
Ew.
beetle. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, horrible teeth and no music sales. You know what I mean? Like, I had it all wrong, but I figured it out a little bit.
Dude, I feel like it's so crazy because like looking back, like everybody in my town is like fucking each other. Like all the teachers, all the everybody.
Oh, I can't speak for the adults, but I know about like the high school kids. The kids I went to high school with, they weren't fucking. They were getting more than I was still.
Damn.
And they'd be frustrated, like, all I got was a hand job. You got one from someone else?
Was it your penis? What?
Yeah. What's the secret code to that?
Yeah.
Up, A, B, right trigger. I don't know. No, I only did one play in high school. It was my senior class play. And I think the play's called Our Town.
Okay.
And my character was this guy named Rec. He was like a football dumbass guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I played this character, and it's like the play is in May of my senior year, and it's like late January, and he has us in after our auditions when we all get our parts. And he shows us like the film of the original, like it's like from the 30s, and the dude I'm playing is like taller, buffer, short hair. And he wears these shorts from the 30s, like the high up, nuts hanging out short.
You wore those?
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Absolutely.
Nice.
The guy was like, Ty, you can wear longer shorts if you want. And I just go, nope.
The airy feeling on the bottom of my balls.
Yeah. No, I definitely tried to tuck it away as best I could.
Dude, I
It's not
was
a
in
lot to
track.
hide.
I was in track, so I know all about
Yeah.
those fucking
I'm all nuts anyway, so like I just had to position them, you know what I mean?
dude, large nuts. Is that like a Midwest thing? Is that like a corn?
Could
thing?
be.
Yeah, because
Let's look into the
I
corn syrup
I-
to testicular size.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I feel like nut size is pretty large.
Yeah, we're all nuts up here.
With
With a Buckeye State, dude. Like,
yeah.
you just 2 nuts, man. You got stickers on your helmet that look like weed leaves, and you got big nuts.
Yeah,
Big old poisonous balls.
Damn, son. Did you watch that game?
Oh yeah.
I'm
so
not,
sad.
I'm not like don't watch football, but
That's okay. The good news for you. Oh, I think we're.
okay.
We're at our.
No, we're good though. We can keep going for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. We'll push since I showed up late, right?
Yeah.
I watched the game. I'm a diehard football fan. The good news for you is like you look like a football fan. So when people start doing sketches, you can definitely fake it.
Hell yeah.
You'd be like, that was a hell of a screenplay.
It's like, yeah, that guy in the back really did. I mean, I played football, so I know all the
Yeah.
like the positions,
Right,
and, like, what
right.
everyone's doing, and I know what's going on. So,
Yeah.
but I just like
That's why I never did plays in high school. My grandma told me when I was a freshman, you should be in drama club.
dude.
And I was like, nah, bro, I'm going to play football and get chicks.
My memory
That didn't
back
work.
then was so bad because like my 8th grade year of football was horrible because I was on the line and literally like what would happen is there was one dude named Mario and they would tell us to play and then we would all go out in the field and be like, Mario, what are we all doing? And he'd be like, all right, you're doing this, and he's like, all right, cool. And then I think I stopped playing sophomore year, but I lost a shitload of weight playing football. That was the
Oh,
thing
dude, that was what got me in shape.
two-a-days, dude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Weight just flew off. I like wish that I could do that yearly still, just 2-a-days.
I mean, I feel like you probably could.
No, I'm not allowed near high schools. Ever since I got caught selling arms to kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
No, I actually sold them arms though, but it was like human arms, so it was way creepier. Like, why is this guy just got arms?
Oh shit.
No.
What do you think? Have you been paying attention to the Ghislaine Maxwell trial at all?
No, I just hope that she gets in prison because I don't care about the specifics. Like, we know what you
Dang.
did.
Dang. Do you don't?
I'm trying to get your podcast shut down by the government, bro.
Damn, son.
Let's do it. Fucking imprison Ghislaine.
Oh shit.
I almost called her Ghislaine
Yeah,
because like that's what every
Jizz.
comment. All of us were like, dude, what if I make a joke about jizz because it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, dude. Jizzing
Every
on
one of
kids.
us. Yeah.
It's so funny, dude. I love jizzing. No, never mind.
There you go. Look at
I
Eddie.
love jizzing.
Yeah. Period. That's where that.
Yeah. That's where. Cut that right there.
That's where that sentence ends, and then his next sentence would begin. I think it's a 3 to 5 year one. If you, if you finish that joke,
Dude, one of my first jokes that I wrote, I did it on a Thursday at fucking Saber Plant, was that everyone, like when I first started doing comedy, everyone is always talking about trying to like nail type 5, and it's like I really want to be a comedian, but I don't also want to be a pedophile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I remember
nailing
that joke.
nailing type 5s.
I remember fucking ponytail Eddie Sherman having that joke.
Dude, I've gone through long hair twice through comedy, and every time I cut my hair, it's Dane Cook. Oh, look at Dane Cook. When I was like fit, I used to get Property Brothers all the time, Gyllenhaal a little bit, and then I also get John Travolta a lot.
I could see Travolta for
Yeah,
sure.
it's the fucking crescent eyes.
Yeah.
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 And like,
Do,
he looks like he might sleep with a man.
Yeah.
Might put a dick in his mouth, but
Yeah.
no one's quite sure.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, like I feel like you definitely are going to be a good entertainer at some point in your life. But I never.
At some point in your life, you will be good.
You're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
But I never want to hear your beliefs on how we were created ever in my life. I don't want to hear you give me a diatribe about fish fucking monkeys,
Dude, I fucking. Oh shit, dude. Oh, fuck.
I hope I used diatribe correctly there.
Oh fuck, Ty. Do you have any fucking shows coming up?
Yeah, I have 2.
Alright.
This Thursday, December 9th, I'm going to be at Rambling House
Okay.
in Columbus. You could go to my Instagram page at Ty's Not Funny where I post all my shows.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly how it sounds, TYSNOTFUNNY on Instagram. That's Thursday, December 9th at Rambling House. And a week from today, next Saturday, I have a show at Bossy Girl.
Hell yeah.
It's our nipple, Roxy Nepp, I believe is her name. How do you say it? I'm sorry if I fucked that up.
Shout out.
She's awesome. We did a couple. This was one of those weird things where I think we did like 1 or 2 internet shows together before we ever actually met each other.
Okay.
Yeah, like over COVID, we were booked on the same internet show. So she's awesome, but it's like a variety show. It's a week from today at Bossy Girl. I think it's ugly sweater themed. So
Okay.
throw on your best ugly sweater and come hang, man. It'll be a great
yeah.
time. So,
All right.
like I said, follow my IG for any details about those shows. DM me that. You can DM me your best cooked dish or your titties. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, hell yeah.
I really don't care. I like food. I like titties. So
We'll make
surprise
sure we
me.
put that in the bio. You know?
Yeah. He likes food and titties. That might be the name of my first album. If I
Dude,
ever
hell
did.
yeah. Food and titties.
Yeah, food and titties.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
like, dude, nice.
You have
and they won't even know whose titties you're talking about.
no, I mean
His or
yeah, titties are titties, man. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, Yeah. They might be mine. You don't know.
Oh shit. Well,
No, you'll know because there'll be like a weird patch of hair over both of them. So you'll be like, those are his for sure.
all right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening. I hope I'm high and can't get down. This was Ty Moore. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Eddie.